Welcome back to The Price of Business. I'm your host, Kevin Price, talking about you and your business. I love to have my good friend on. His name is Sam Coyl. He's with a great company called Intrepid, all things technology. He's a brilliant technologist, as is his firm, working with companies of many different sizes all over the country. Sam, as always, glad to have you on, talking about what's happening. How are you?
Yeah, thanks. Good morning. Good.
Yeah. Tell us real quickly, tell us a little bit about the Intrepid story. Give us the elevator speech.
Yeah, sure. Intrepid is a hosting provider in Pennsylvania. We provide infrastructure and application hosting services that work side by side with growing companies to help them accelerate their technology from the ground up to the cloud.
From the ground to the cloud. I like that. All right, your guest today.
Yeah, this morning we have Michael Bat. He's representing a group called Seed Forum. He's done some really neat things with startups and investors.
Very cool. Welcome to the program. I love companies like this. Kind of tell us your story to get us started, Michael.
Great. Thank you, Kevin. Good morning to you, and thank you for the invitation. I'm going to talk this morning about a group called Seed Forum. Seed Forum is a global matchmaking program for early-stage companies and investors, and we're hoping to move into the Houston market later this year.
Awesome. I love this. Man, you're beating my drum this month here, Sam. Like I said, I mentioned to you earlier in the month, this is one of my hot topics, and so you're all over it. Talk about your interest in this area, Sam, and also pose your first question for Michael.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, obviously our business that relies on groups like this, and I thought that, Michael, if maybe you could talk a little bit about how you guys are approaching kind of these small startup companies and match them up with these investors. Kind of give us a quick overview of the process.
Sure. Thank you, Sam. This is, a global movement. We are in 30 countries all over the world. We've been doing this for about 12 years now, and we have a process for identifying early-stage companies, which we could talk about, and then we marry those through a matchmaking process to investors who we hope are very interested in the quality of companies we bring to them.
Yeah, that's very cool. Kind of give us the history. How long have you been doing this?
We formed the company back in 2002 in Norway. It's currently headquartered in the UK. And again, it's global. For example, today we've just finished running a seminar in Bangkok, and last week we were in Singapore.
Very good. Go ahead, Sam.
Michael, we talked briefly a little bit about your organization. How is it you guys are trying to find maybe your target startup company? We can talk about the investors next, but more specifically now, what makes a good candidate as far as a company?
Sure. We have a feeder system. Again, this is global, so we have this well set up around the world. And we find we can get good leads from incubators, regional development offices in the various countries we operate, consultants, and banks. And when it comes to the final selection, we're looking for companies with innovative procedures or processes that have something unique to offer the global marketplace.
Yeah, very good, very good. How much are you doing in the United States?
Currently, we operate in 2 cities in the United States, Kevin. One in New York, where we've been in this will be our 10th year in New York, doing two seminars a year. And also in San Francisco, we do typically 2 seminars in San Francisco. The next one is on February 27th.
And talk real quickly about what you hope to do here in Houston.
We are opening up in Minneapolis in the spring, and we wish to also open up the Houston market in the fall of this year, particularly given the focus of that region, which is oil and gas, and the tremendous amount of innovative products coming out of the Nordic region in the oil and gas sector.
Sam?
Michael, what is there kind of a sweet spot as far as industry or size that you guys have been most successful with?
IT technology kind of dominates, but I have to say we do have representation from a much broader footprint than that. In terms of size, these are, again, early-stage companies, typically looking from $500,000 to $10 million in private equity.
Mm-hmm. Typically, how early are they in that stage process when they find you?
Typically, they are early stage revenue, although we do have some companies who we brought to the forums who are pre-revenue, 2 years into their concept, early stage revenues looking to expand themselves into the global marketplace.
Very good. Do you want to mention the website seedforum.org? Exactly like it sounds, seedforum.org. Sam Coyl, meanwhile, can be found at netrepid.com, netripid.com. Wrap it up for us here, Sam.
Yeah, Michael, obviously we talked about you moving into the Houston market. Is there something the listeners can start thinking about in anticipation of you guys moving into this market?
Well, absolutely. Once we begin to move into Houston, we're going to be needing the feeder system of startup companies. We would want to network into investors interested in international investment opportunities, as well as finding sponsors to help us run the program. So we will need connectivity to Houston in that regard. We will have high-level government agencies helping us, but if any listeners are interested, please feel free to reach out to us.
Do you want to mention, I misspelled Netrepid, netrepid.com. Sorry about that. And, I need to get that hooked on phonics. Meanwhile, Michael, make sure your people reach out to me. We'd love to be able to talk to you about helping you on the media side.
That would be awesome, and we would like to do that.
Awesome. All right, Sam, great job as always. You're doing a phenomenal job for our listener. We appreciate that.
Excellent. Well, thank you. It's a pleasure.
All right. When we come back, much more for you. I do want to remind you, best content here shows up over there at usdailyreview.com, and you're listening to The Price of Business.